Sophia. I got here last night around midnight, and then I didn't get my whole setup together till a little bit after 2. I'm on a fancy dancy air mattress, so luxury. And yeah, I'm excited. We're in Assateague Island, which is connected to Assateague in Virginia, so I'm in Maryland. So when I was setting up last night, the coolest thing was like, usually I camp, I'm from the Blue Ridge Mountains, so usually when I camp it's like a red clay mountain, and I have to like throw my food up into a tree tied up so the bears don't get it. I guess the horses are like more chill, like it's not that serious. So they're like the picnic tables have like a whole hollow slit in between it at the bottom that it has like a door, and you put the food under there and the horses don't like eat it. So it's super cool because it's like way more convenient than like walking over 1,000 feet and like throwing in a tree. So it was much more convenient. I might be a full-time beach camper if there's no bears, because I'm at bears and it's a lot of work and I don't appreciate it. So I hope to see some horses. I hope to walk around a little bit. It did rain last night, but not that long. It is supposed to kind of be cloudy and a little cold. I don't know if you see the wind. I'm sure you do. The weather was like really, really like shifting while I was trying to plan this. Like one day it'd be like high 68, the next day it'd be like high 60, and so we ended up unfortunately with the high of 60, and with the wind it's like a little colder, but it's okay. We'll figure it out. Okay, I'm in the car. I'm headed to the gas station first,
And then I need to get my vehicle, I guess, registered. I guess, like, I came in late at night, so the park, like, facilities were not open. But when I came back from, there was like a notice on my car that I didn't register. I had failed to register my vehicle, which kind of sucks because, like, not that I didn't want to register it, it's just that I had, like, snuck in at night, so I didn't have to pay the national park fee. And I was kind of hoping I wouldn't have to do that. So now I have to get gas and come back in. We got gas, and then I got the park pass, and I got my car registered. This is a good opportunity to talk about how much everything has cost so far. So, because I had to leave the park and couldn't just, like, hang out for free, which was my goal, I did have to pay the park pass. So the park pass is $25. You can get, like, a yearly annual pass, which is $45. I just got the single. I'd love to come back. I just don't know if I'm gonna be able to, but so that was $25. My campsite was $40 a night, so that's $80. So far, just to exist within the park has been $105. Otherwise, cost-wise for me, I already owned all the camping supplies, and I already owned, like, all the food. Like, I didn't bring anything that needed to be refrigerated, so it was, like, dry stuff, like rice and beans. So for me, there hasn't been any cost outside of that 105 other than gas. So I just had to fill up my tank of gas, and I have, like, a 10-gallon tank. So I basically paid, like, and I only needed 9 gallons. So I paid, like, a little bit. I paid around, like, $30 for gas. So far the trip has cost me 140 to 80, 90, 100, 105. Around, like, 135, 140 is the cost. So that's not bad. Not bad at all. Very affordable. Okay, it is now around 8:05. That did not take long to pack up at all, but I give myself a little bit of credit because I, like, put some stuff in the car yesterday morning knowing I wasn't going to use it. So, yay me. I'm going to take another little walk on the beach, enjoy the ocean waves, and just breathe. And there's a lot of families here, and I just love that. Like, there's all these like, there was this group, it was like 2 dads and 2 boys, and then there was this other group where it was like a family, and, like, and usually when I do stuff like this, I do it with, like, people that are my age, like couples and stuff. I don't know, I was just inspired by all these groups and these families and the community, and I love that. Biggest takeaways, the campground is pretty nice other than the showers weren't on. My top reason why you should come here is because there's no bears, or if there are bears, they're not a threat. So, like, you just kind of have to put all your food underneath the picnic table. Super convenient. Also, the horses were cool. I'm not a huge horse fan, but those are cool. I also really like the beach, but it wasn't super beachy vibes. Yeah, I mean, the only thing I would say is, like, to be prepared for is it's windy as So I had extra trash bags and had to make sandbags to kind of stake my tent down. And then also, like, just be prepared, there's gonna be sand everywhere. It was crowded, but that's okay. Maybe like 8.5 out of 10. And if you have any questions or comments, or like, I don't know, you want some tips that I might have, leave them in the comments below. Sound off, baby. And then, like, I don't know, like and subscribe, all that bullshit. Whatever. That's not what we're here for. We're here for us. We're here for us. So thank you for joining me on this journey. I had fun. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you later.